Do you remember, Heather? You said, dime algo bueno hasta que podamos ver la luna. And I had no idea what you were saying because I took French in college, goddammit, but I nodded my head and pretended to understand. Do you remember you gave me Spanish lessons because you thought that if I knew Spanish, I'd understand more, but it was hopeless. It sounded so much like a gringo. The only two phrases I could ever master were uno más cerveza, por favor, and no te preocupes, puede ser cerca de usted. And even though I felt like an idiot, I began to fall in love with language. Vowels, syllables, the R's that rolled off your tongue. Do you remember, Heather, when we lied on the ground, gazing up at the moon, wondering which language they spoke up there? What was the official dialect of the universe, we asked, and it was when our bare toes touched that I knew the answer. Do you remember, Heather, the day that you changed your name? You changed your name from Maria to Heather. Do you remember Maria? And then you tried to drop your accent. I thought you were trying to drop who you were, but you denied my accusations. You said you're only changing so that they wouldn't come for you, to which I replied, no te preocupes, puede ser cerca de usted. But do you remember when they came for you anyway? They came for you, Maria, in the middle of the night. They ran circles around your house, howling Immigración, Immigración. They demanded impossible payments for the debts of your birth. Do you remember, Maria? When you wouldn't let them in, they pushed through the dark night. They pushed through your dark door. They pushed through your dark screens. And when you tried to cry out for help, they silenced your voice, your vowels, your syllables, yours that roll off your tongue, and then they took you, Maria. Do you remember when they took you? Because nobody has seen you since, and I can never learn enough Spanish to understand this. I can never learn enough English to understand this. I can never understand this, Maria. Do you remember when they took you? Do you remember? No te preocupes, voy a ser cerca de usted, which means, don't worry, I will stay close, which means I couldn't keep my promises. I'm sorry. Do you remember where they took you? And if I never see you again, if you never make it back across that vast Sonoran desert, if you're overtaken by the coyotes, then I know where you're going to go, Maria. You're going to go to a place where you don't have to smuggle yourself in, where you don't have to change your name. They can't build a fence between Earth